Rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Weekly Cinema, the weekly podcast that talks about all things cinema every week, because that's the name, Weekly Cinema. I'm your host, Gabe Lake, here with my co-hosts,
McKenna Coleman
and
Ava Lonchar, and we officially have 35 weeks left till we graduate.
Woo! Yeah! All right, we are back, baby. We've been very consistent with these uploads.
Yep.
I know, very consistent. Anyways, today we are going to be doing a follow-up episode. As you guys know, the 77th, I think it's 77th, yeah.
Yep.
77th annual Primetime Emmy Awards just took place 2 weekends ago. By the time we're filming this, for you, it's probably like 3. But anyways, long story short, it took place, and we did an episode, if you remember, 2 episodes ago, where we made our predictions on the Emmys, and we looked at all the, the potential winners, and we predicted the main category winners. So you don't have to watch that video if you haven't, you don't have to watch that episode if you haven't before watching this one. That's all right. But just know that we are going to be referencing our predictions from that episode. So if you're confused, just be aware. You can check it out on our channel.
Did we write those down? I don't remember what my
Gabe
predictions
did.
were.
Thankfully,
Okay.
we did. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through all of the winners. We're going to have a little discussion about them here and there, just briefly. But mainly, we're going to see who got the most correct predictions.
And
which
then they
I'm very
win.
curious to see.
Most likely me.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see. But anyways, before we get into it, let's a little catch up. Because McKenna, you have a big one in terms of this, entire concept, because you did watch one of the shows that you didn't watch when you made the predictions. You want to talk about that?
So, yeah, I got into watching The Studio, finally. And I know I have to watch another show that begins with an S, like I know Gabe is going to tell me.
Severance.
Yes, that is the one. But The Studio is actually really good. For those of you who have not seen it, I highly recommend that you try and get in and watch it. It is, hilarious. And I regret not watching it sooner, really. It is a masterpiece of writing, truly.
It's really
I
funny.
believe, yeah.
Yeah. Seth Rogen at his best, for sure. For sure. And that is good to keep in mind, because The Studio, let's just say, did pretty well this awards season. That's for sure. But then also the other big competitor in terms of the shows is Severance. And neither of these guys have seen it. You saw the first episode.
I saw part of the first episode, not the full thing.
And then Ava hasn't seen anything at all.
I don't even know what they are.
So I just want to mention briefly why I'm so obsessed with Severance. And it's I don't know. I was with the show when it first came out 3 years ago, right? Because when I first got Apple TV, it was around the time that Severance first dropped. And that first season, when I got into it, was seriously so good that I immediately put it on my top 3 favorite shows of all time, because I've just never really seen a show like it. It was that good. And then of course this year when season 2 came out, it kind of blew up in popularity, and for good reason, because season 2 was absolutely incredible. And the show, got the recognition I think it deserved. And I believe season 1 was snubbed a lot. So I'm very excited to go into this and see how it did for season 2. But I just want you guys to know why I'm so obsessed with it, right? Because of course, when you see a show from its beginnings and see it rise up, you feel this obligation to, root for it because of just how far you've seen it come, right? And there's so many shows like that, right? Because all these other shows that I become obsessed with, like House MD or The Office, or when I eventually watch Breaking Bad, all of these are shows that have been long gone, and I feel like I'm watching something from the past, and I can't really feel as connected with it, because it's, even though it's amazing, and House and The Office are both of my favorite shows of all time, I still don't feel that same connection as I do with Severance, because I wasn't there, right? I wasn't there when it was actually happening. But since we're here right now, that's why I'm so attached to Severance. That's why I'm so excited about it. It's just because of, that basic, and I'm sure you guys have shows just like that too, right? That you watched from its inception. And I mean, now we're here, and I'm very excited. I'm glad you watched The Studio. I'm glad you have some more context behind that. But there's still a lot of other shows that none of us have seen from any of these awards, so just note that. Yeah, we're not as well versed on all this stuff. All right, we're doing our best. Okay, so let's get into it. Anything else you guys want to say before we start?
No.
Like and subscribe.
That's very true.
And remember, this guy is a YouTuber. He will lie to you about consistency.
Not
I
true.
wanted to say that at the beginning.
The allegations are not
This
true.
guy.
All right.
He's a Roblox YouTuber.
Yeah, Okay, let's do it. Let's get into the show.
Okay.
So, I actually did not watch the ceremony, and I'm assuming you guys didn't either.
No.
Yeah, so we didn't actually watch the ceremony, but we do have the list here of the winners. And I heard the Emmys actually did really good, like, viewership-wise, which is awesome to hear. I'm glad to see that, this type of stuff is still kind of thriving, doing pretty well. All right, let's begin. I'm going to go in the order that I have it here. So the first category is Scripted Variety Series. Scripted Variety Series, there was only 2 people in this category, which is kind of funny. And it is a show that, I guess, it does all sorts of different things, but it's scripted. So, Scripted Variety Series. And the 2 options were Last Week Tonight with John Oliver and Saturday Night Live.
John and Oliver.
Yeah, you stuck to John Oliver. Me and McKenna went with SNL. And the winner is John Oliver.
Oh my God! I told you.
You stayed true to your boy.
I knew. Even though I'd never heard of them or watched them, they would win. I had faith and it worked.
What
It
did you
worked.
say? Did you say John and Oliver when she said it?
Yes, it's John and Oliver.
It's John and
Obviously.
Oliver, obviously.
Yes, they're my
Alright.
best friends.
Man.
Okay,
Don't know
so
what their last names are. But
Ava won Scripted Variety Series. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is Best Talk Series. Let's go to that. There was 3 people in this category. The Daily Show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I put Stephen Colbert, McKenna put Stephen Colbert, and Ava, you put Jimmy Kimmel.
Jim.
Jim.
Jim Kim. Okay.
And the winner is The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Let's go.
Who's Steven?
So I do want to say the context behind this. So me and McKenna got that one. That is actually, it was a great moment for him, especially because he was just taken off the air, and it was kind of a fun, stick it to the big guy, right? type move for him, because he won the Emmy. He took it home, and he his last season of his show's existence, and he went out with a bang. So that's really awesome. It was a sweet moment for him and a lot of people. And it's great for us because we got 2 points. So now we're all tied.
So now we're all tied.
Wait, so who's Stephen Colbert?
Stephen Colbert is
You said he went off the air.
Yes,
They should call it Off the Air with Stephen Colbert.
beautiful. It is
It rhymes.
It does rhyme.
Wait.
Just because it rhymes doesn't mean it's good, though. Let's keep that in mind.
Okay, how about On the Air with Steve?
All right. So, anyways,
Yep.
Sorry.
congrats, Stephen Colbert, and let's move on.
Congratulations.
All right. Reality Competition Program is a show that takes competitors on a journey with all sorts of different challenges and tasks with an ultimate winner in the end. And the winner of the competition program is kind of ironic, right? It's the competition of competitions. Anyway, we have The Amazing Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, Survivor, Top Chef, and The Traitors. I put Survivor, McKenna put Top Chef, and Ava put Survivor. And the winner was The Traitors.
So none of us got a point.
None of us got a point.
So we're still tied.
Never ever seen or heard of The Traitors, but
Me
okay.
neither. Sounds like
Good job.
Sounds like something my mom would like. She likes those crime documentaries.
yeah. Honestly, yeah. Okay.
What's up next?
Up next. Best television movie. This is a movie that is limited to appearing on a television network or streaming service like Apple TV Plus
Netflix.
or Netflix. I'm trying to find it. I forgot there's no nominees here. Anyways, I put The Gorge. McKenna put Bridget Jones. And Ava put Mountain Head. But the ultimate winner was a Netflix movie called Rebel Ridge.
And again, no points.
So, no points.
We're doing great, guys.
Good run. Good run.
What's the category?
Okay. Category is Best Animated Series. There were 5 people in the category. Arcane, Bob's Burgers, Common Side Effects, Love, Death, and Robots, and The Simpsons. I put Arcane. McKenna put The Simpsons. And Ava also put Arcane. And the winner is Arcane.
I knew
Which
it.
makes sense. It makes
sense.
sense. It's Arcane. I mean, come on.
Arcane. Yeah, it looks awesome.
The show is incredible. All right.
It's really good.
Me and Ava now have a lead.
Don't worry, I'll be in the lead soon enough.
Well, I'm sure McKenna will have her come back.
Maybe.
Yes.
So no
I'm sure
worries
she
about
will.
that. All right, let's get into limited anthology series. To start, we are going to start with supporting actress in a limited anthology series. We have 6 people in this category. Erin Doherty from Adolescence, Ruth from Presumed Innocent, Deirdre from The Penguin, Chloe from Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story, Jenny from Dying for Sex, and Christine from Adolescence. And the winner is Erin. Oh, I didn't read her predictions. Whoops. Well, I put Erin. McKenna put Deirdre. And Ava, you put Jenny Slate.
Yes, because she's the only person I know.
Yeah, Jenny Slate, I do recognize. I don't know why I put Erin. I got very lucky. I guess I'll have to look back at the episode. I think I just put it because it was Adolescence, and I knew Adolescence was probably going to sweep. So there we go. For supporting actor in a limited anthology series, we have Javier Bardem from Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story. I didn't know he was in that. Wow. Bill Camp in Presumed Innocent, Owen Cooper in Adolescence, Rob Delaney in Dying for Sex, Peter Sarsgaard from Presumed Innocent, and Ashley Walters from Adolescence. I put Owen Cooper, McKenna put Peter Sarsgaard, and Ava put Ashley Walters. And the winner was Owen Cooper.
That is the only one I saw prior to making this episode. I was shocked.
I am so glad I put that, and I put it for the reason that he won. He is the youngest actor to ever win an Emmy. He is only 15 when he did the show, and it is incredible how he did it. And I knew this was his moment. I knew he was going to get that award.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, guys, we hit
Owen.
mics in this show.
We got it. Yeah, be careful there.
What?
Now we got lead actor. Lead actor in an anthology series, we got Colin Farrell from The Penguin, Stephen Graham from Adolescence, Jake Gyllenhaal from Presumed Innocent, Brian Tyree Henry from Dope Thief, and Cooper from Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story. I put Colin Farrell, McKenna put Colin Farrell, you put Jake Gyllenhaal, Ava, and the winner was none of them. It was Stephen Graham from Adolescence.
I need a comeback. This is not good.
It's looking rough, but it's okay. It's all right. We got this. All right. Lead actress in a limited or anthology. We got Cate Blanchett from Disclaimer, Megan Faye from Sirens, Rashida Jones from Black Mirror, Christine Melody from The Penguin, and Michelle Williams for Dying for Sex. And the winner is Christine Melody, which none of us put as well.
Great.
Nice.
So, I mean, I got no commentary on those because I don't know these, unfortunately. I did not see The Penguin or Adolescence. All right. And now we get to the big one for limited, the overall best limited or anthology series. We got Adolescence, Black Mirror, Dying for Sex, Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story, and The Penguin. I put Black Mirror. McKenna put The Penguin. Ava, you put Adolescence. And the winner is Adolescence. Should have seen it coming. But Ava, You did. So good job.
You'll
to
never
you.
see me coming.
Never. All right, let's move on to comedy. All right, guest actress. This is someone who appears for like 1 or 2 episodes and is not a major character in the show. The nominees were Olivia Colman for The Bear, Jamie Lee Curtis for The Bear, Cynthia Erivo for Poker Face, Robbie Hoffman for Hacks, Zoe Kravitz for The Studio, and Julianne Nicholson for Hacks. I put Zoe Kravitz for The Studio because I knew that episode was really funny. McKenna put Olivia Colman. Ava, you put Cynthia Erivo. The winner was none of them.
Oh.
It was Julianne Nicholson for Hacks, which, again, we didn't see the show, so...
I've
sure
heard
she
of
did good,
Hacks.
but, you know.
I don't know if I want to watch it or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good. But.
Maybe. For guest actor, we have Giancarlo Esposito. I always never know how to pronounce his name. From The Boys. Scott Glenn for The White Lotus. Sean Hatosy for The Pit. Joe Pantoliano for The Last of Us. Forrest Whitaker for Andor. And Jeffrey Wright for The Last of Us. Wait.
I thought we're doing comedy.
Yes, this is the wrong one.
I was like, this is not
Yeah,
any of
whoops.
the people I'm seeing.
John Bernthal for The Bear, Bryan Cranston for The Studio, Dave Franco for The Studio, Ron Howard for The Studio, Anthony Mackie for The Studio, and Martin Scorsese for The Studio.
I was dying laughing at that Ron Howard episode.
It was really funny. Martin Scorsese is my guest. McKenna, yours was John Bernthal, and Ava, yours was Dave Franco. None of them. It was Bryan Cranston, which is deserved. He was really funny in The Studio. I just didn't think I considered him a guest. He was in a lot more episodes, you know? Played a pretty big role towards the end there, too. All right.
No
You get done
spoilers.
dirty.
Supporting actor in a
Comedy.
comedy series. Ike Barinholtz for The Studio, Coleman Domingo for The Four Seasons, Harrison Ford for Shrinking, Jeff Hiller from Somebody Somewhere, Eben Moss Backrock for The Bear, Michael Urie for Shrinking, and Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. I put Ike Barr, McKenna put Ebon Mosa, and Ava put Harrison Ford. Overall, the winner was none of them. It was Jeff Hiller.
We're doing great, guys.
Man.
We are doing great. Supporting actress in a comedy.
That's shocking.
No. Yeah. I'm not even going to do it. None of us won. None of us got it. It was someone from Hacks again. Hacks must be really good.
Dude, what?
Lead
The people
actor
in that category.
a comedy. Yeah, there's some big names too, so I'm kind of shocked. All right. Lead actor in a comedy series. Adam Brody from Nobody Wants This, Seth Rogen from The Studio, Jason Segel from Shrinking, Martin Short from Only Murders in the Building, and Jeremy Allen White from The Bear. I put Seth Rogen, McKenna put Jeremy Allen White, Ava put Seth Rogen, and the winner is Seth Rogen,
I told you.
which is deserved. Absolutely deserved.
After seeing The Studio, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You had the benefit of you had the disadvantage of not seeing The Studio yet. Hindsight 2020. All right. Lead actress in a comedy. Uzo Aduba from The Residents, Kristen Bell from Nobody Wants This, Quinta Brunson from Abbott Elementary, Ayo Adibri from The Bear, and Jean Smart from Hacks. McKenna, you got it. It was the Hacks person again, Jean Smart, and you actually put Jean Smart. So
Yeah,
good
but
job.
Hacks winning is just...
It must be good. I'm not gonna hate it.
I'm not
gonna
hating it.
because
I'm
I haven't
just-
seen it, so I don't know. It must be good.
I just saw her win a one before, and I'm just like, this is probably going to happen again.
That's smart.
So,
That's smart thinking. Smart thinking.
There you go.
All right. Overall, outstanding comedy. We're almost there. Is Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, Only Murders in the Building, Shrinking, The Studio, and What We Do in the Shadows. I put The Studio. McKenna put What We Do in the Shadows, and Ava put What We Do in the Shadows. The winner was The Studio.
Again, haven't seen it, but
The
I
studio,
see now. I
this-
see now.
This award season for the Emmys, the studio walked away with 13 Emmy Awards, the most awards a comedy series has ever won, ever. And it is incredible. It is. And it is deserved.
Why did I put What We Do in the Shadows?
I forgot your reasoning. Oh, I think it's because I mentioned how like Jordan's dad like helped with it in some way, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Let's put that.
And then I think I made a joke
Yeah.
about it. You can go check that video out where I made that awesome joke.
Awesome joke. All right, the final category is drama. Guest actor in a drama. This is the one that I already read off because I was out of order. But I put Giancarlo Esposito, McKenna put Joe Pantoliano, and Ava put Jeffrey Wright. None of us got it. It was Sean Hatosi from The Pit. The Pit is a good one, and I have a feeling it is going to be a big competitor against Severance, but I guess we'll see what happens. Guest actress in a drama. Jane Alexander for Severance, Gwendoline Christie for Severance, Caitlin Dever from The Last of Us, Cherry Jones from The Handmaid's Tale, Catherine O'Hara from The Last of Us, and Merritt Weaver for Severance. I put Merritt Weaver, McKenna put Catherine O'Hara, and Ava put Cherry Jones. The winner was Merritt Weaver, and I am so happy it was her because she definitely deserved it. Her performance, incredible. Gwendoline Christie was also incredible in Severance, but I'm so glad it went to Merritt Weaver. Absolute GOAT. No pun intended for those who have seen the show. Okay, supporting actress in a drama. Patricia Arquette for Severance, Carrie Coon for The White Lotus, Catherine Lanasa for The Pit, Julianne Nicholson for Paradise, Parker Posey for The White Lotus, Natasha Rothwell, and Amy Lou Wood for The White Lotus. I put Patricia Arquette for Severance, McKenna put Parker Posey, and Ava put Julianne Nicholson. None of us got it again. It was Catherine Lanasa for The Pit. The Pit, it's getting up there.
Man, all this guessing's giving me, giving me a pit in my stomach,
Quote of the show, by far.
And you're not the one who's losing.
Supporting actor in a drama. Zach Cherry for Severance, Walton Goggins for The White Lotus, Jason Isaacs for The White Lotus, James Marsden for Paradise, Sam Rockwell for The White Lotus, Tramel Tillman for Severance, and John Turturro for Severance. I put Tramel Tillman, McKenna put Jason Isaacs, and Ava put Sam Rockwell. The winner was Tramel Tillman, and I am so happy for him. Absolutely deserved it. I got that point because Tramel Tillman is amazing. He is a great actor. When you eventually, because you will watch Severance, I will make sure you guys eventually watch Severance. If I have to do a movie night or something, we'll make it happen. But when it comes time, you will see the magic that is Tramel Tillman on screen. He is incredible. All right. Lead actor in a drama. We're getting close.
Yes, we are.
Sterling K. Brown for Paradise. Gary Oldman for Slow Horses. Pedro Pascal for The Last of Us. Adam Scott for Severance. And Noah Weil for The Pit. I put Adam Scott, and McKenna and Ava put Gary Oldman. None of us got it. It was Noah Weil for The Pit. And I do want to talk about this for one quick second because this caused controversy online. Die-hard Severance fans were very upset that Adam Scott didn't get the Emmy and Noah Weil got it. And as a die-hard Severance fan myself, I want to say that I think The Pit is amazing, and obviously I think Adam Scott deserved the Emmy, but that doesn't mean Noah Weil didn't. He definitely did too. He did an incredible performance. I saw a tweet online that said Adam Scott did a groundbreaking performance where he had to act as two different versions of himself, whereas Noah Weil had to act like a doctor, and he got the Emmy for it, which is such a horrible way to interpret that. He did much more than act as a doctor. That episode where there was the mass casualties that happened, he was a emotional wreck, and having to deal with that pain and of losing someone, and also having to deal with all of these people's lives that are on your hand. That is an incredible performance, and I'm not to say that he did not deserve that. So I just want to point that out there, show my support as on behalf of the Severance community. I don't know what's wrong with them and why they're so aggressive, but
it's the fandom.
It's the fandom. You know how they are.
Always the fandom.
Always.
I would know.
Yeah. Lead actress in a drama, Kathy Bates for Matlock, Sharon Horgan for Bad Sisters, Britt Lauer for Severance, Bella Ramsey for The Last of Us, and Kerry Russell for The Diplomat. I put Britt Lauer, McKenna put Bella Ramsey, and Ava put Kathy Bates. Overall, the winner was Britt Lauer.
And Gabe is absolutely cooking over there.
And I'm telling you, because I knew. There was no way Britt Lauer and Tremel Tillman didn't win the Emmys they did. I was shocked Adam Scott didn't, but again, we talked about that. But another point over here. Again, you guys haven't seen Severance. Mm-hmm. If you saw Severance, I'm sure you guys would have said the same thing. Trust me. And now we get to the final category. Overall Best Drama Series.
Wow.
And it surprised me too. Andor, The Diplomat, The Last of Us, Paradise, The Pit, Severance, Slow Horses, and The White Lotus. I guessed Severance, McKenna guessed The White Lotus, and Ava guessed Severance. The winner was The Pit.
That shocked me.
It shocked me too. When I first read this, it shocked me too. Overall, of course, none of us got that. Overall, Severance did end up getting 8 Emmys, if I'm top of my head, which is the most awards in a drama series this year. While the studio got 13, which is the most for a comedy series ever, which is insane and awesome. But in the end, it doesn't matter, right? The Pit definitely deserved it, so good job to The Pit. And Severance got a lot of awards it deserved. I heard Severance won for its intro during the first season, and they did a new intro this season, and it won again. So that shows how the intro is one of the craziest things about Severance. It's actually really cool. But all of the winners, I think, were pretty deserved. There was some in there like hacks and stuff that I just can't pitch in on, like because we haven't seen the show, so we have no idea. But yeah, it's awesome to see, and I think we all had some really good predictions. So give your guys' give some thoughts while I tally up the score.
I already know I lost, but that's okay. And yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I kind of feel like I lost on that. I wasn't really keeping count. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of the stuff that was on here. That's why I was like reluctant when you were asking me to be on this. I was like, but I haven't seen any of this stuff. Why are you asking me to be on here with you? But I'm like, okay, I'll be on another episode. Why not?
I haven't seen many on this list. I've seen some. I've heard of some, but I was just winging it.
Oh, don't touch this. You can hear it. Careful. There you go. Okay. No, you're good. No, I wanted you guys to be on it because I haven't seen these either, right? That's what I'm saying. Like I've only seen like Severance, some of The Pit, the Last of Us, of course. But a lot of these I have no idea either. That's the beauty of predictions, right? That's the fun of this show. And I knew I wanted to get as much people on as possible because you never know what you might get. And with the results, you did better, Ava, than McKenna. Obviously, I won. I got 9. Ava got 4, and McKenna got 2. Which, again, as people who have not, and especially, like, this was before you even saw the studio, that's awesome that we go in for our gut, and with all the winners,
you're the film expert and stuff, so you got the most.
But also, it's good to note that, like, I'm definitely not a film expert. There's so much more I want to see, but I try to watch, a lot of stuff. I'm watching The Morning Show, the new season that came out, really good. But there's just so much out there to watch, and you have so little time, but we tried our best, and I think we did really good with our predictions. I think we did. It was pretty awesome. I would love to do this for the Oscars, but instead we actually watch the movies that are nominated leading up to the Oscar ceremony. Like maybe we can watch all of the best picture nominees, and then we can do our predictions and then react to the Oscars. I think that'd be fun. But that's for the future. We'll figure that out. But that was our Emmys predictions. Let us know how you guys did if you played along. We'd love to hear it. It was really fun to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm very happy that we were able to. And I think, again, we all did actually much better than I expected. Not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the Emmys. I don't know why They
Shout
needed,
out to the
I don't know why they needed a shout out.
Shout
but
out to John and Oliver.
shout out to John and Oliver, our loyal John
my
Oliver.
loyal friends,
Yeah.
my fellow game show hosts, whatever they are. I don't know what they are.
Oh my God, it's so great.
I know there's something special though, and that's all that matters. That's
Exactly.
your daily motivation.
Exactly. That's all for us. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're gonna try and keep it up weekly. I think we can. We actually have some good schedules coming along.
Again, he's a YouTuber. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, you can. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next episode.
Yeah.